People ask me all the time, why is anti-Semitism on the rise? Well, I tell them that globally, the reason why we're seeing an increase of anti-Semitic incidents is because of the BDS, or Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions movement, which came out of Durban, South Africa, actually in 2001. Unfortunately, during that time, South Africans did not speak up to condemn the lie and the false accusation against the State of Israel. I was recently in South Africa back in November, and I spoke to Christian leaders and asked them why they were silent. Why would they allow a false accusation, a false witness against our Jewish brethren and the State of Israel, accusing them of being an apartheid state, to come out and not be challenged? And of course, as a result, we've seen this global movement. We've seen governments, we've seen academia, we've seen individuals call for BDS against Israeli products because they're occupiers of supposed Palestinian land. That's a whole nother issue that we'll have to get into in a later program. But I want to address this issue specifically. As Christians, we stood by in South Africa and did not speak up and condemn this. And as a result, we even have Christian government, religions, denominations who have supported the false narrative of BDS against Israel and the Jewish people. But more closer to home, here in the United States of America, why is anti-Semitism on the rise? We've always had anti-Semitism in the United States, and it's always been under the radar. Very few people would come out publicly. Yes, we had places where Jews were not allowed historically, but it was never mainstreamed. So why today? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez who have mainstreamed anti-Semitism. Just like what happened in the Reichstag, where government leaders supported and normalized anti-Semitism. They allowed the lies to be perpetrated against the Jews, and they blamed the Jews. These government leaders, like Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, they allowed these false lies to be communicated to the German people. How could it happen in the United States of America? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I ask the question, how could it happen in Nazi Germany? How could the Nazis come to power in a Judeo-Christian nation in Germany? A nation that at the time that the Reichstag took over, with government officials who were communicating what Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib have stated against Israel and the Jews, that they're only concerned about the Benjamins, baby. How could it happen in the United States? How did it happen in Germany? Germany was an educated Christian, Judeo-Christian nation. Look at the United States. We're an educated Judeo-Christian nation. And we have allowed 3 elected officials, just like the Nazis in the Reichstag did, to spew their venomous hatred and their lies, mainstreaming anti-Semitism. And it's unfortunate that it has happened in our generation. And ladies and gentlemen, the only way we're going to change it is if you and I get engaged in this battle. I need you to go to our website at pjtn.org. I have a petition there. We need 1 million signatures. And it's taking off on our social media platforms now. We have people signing up every day, hundreds of signatures a day. We need more. Visit pjtn.org, sign the petition to remove Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for mainstreaming anti-Semitism in the United States. God bless you, and thank you for all you do on behalf of our Jewish brethren and the State of Israel.